Welcome to the good ship Macari and sailing round Britain 2023. We've been sailing now for more than 5 months and had some wonderful encounters with wildlife along that journey, especially dolphins. And this episode, we're going to see some dolphins, and unlike the northeast coast of England and the north coast of Scotland, and even the west coast as we made our way towards Padstow, these dolphins were quite something, and I hope you're going to enjoy what we're going to show you next. Good morning from the good ship Macari. We're now silent apart from my voice and the lapping water, sea and a bit of wind. We've got the sails up fully. We're going along at 5 knots and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really enjoying it. It's about 8:30 in the morning and we started quite early. And we've had to motor up past Beachy Head with the wind on the nose, but we've now got a close reach, if you like, and Macari's behaving beautifully as she should do. And ahead of us is Eastbourne, and we've got about an hour's sail ahead of us, so absolutely fantastic. We've got some dolphins that have been following, as I said earlier on. They're still with us, which is absolutely beautiful. Sean said a highlight of the trip. They've been escorting us for the last 3.5 hours. So we're very delighted. A very special little bond there going along, us and the sea and the dolphins. I might start calling Sean Dr. Doolittle shortly. Pier in the distance. Let's see if we can zoom in on that without falling over. Very nice too. The Victorians were quite something with their engineering. There's our helmsman for the morning, Sean.
Good morning.
Fashioning a very fashionable bobble hat, which tells us that we're on our way round and sailing up towards Eastbourne, and when we get to Eastbourne we're going to go through a lock system here, so we have to enter it, approach it from this direction. There's some lights there to help us get in the channel correctly, and then let them know that we're on our way, and the locks open every 1.5 hours. Wakari. It's 7:15 in the morning. We're leaving Sovereign Harbour, Eastbourne. Lovely, quiet harbour, most enjoyable. Staff are wonderful. Thank you to Premier Sovereign Harbour for allowing us to put 2 nights berthing fees to the RNLI and the British Heart Foundation. There's the local RNLI all-weather. We saw Mark yesterday, coxswain, lovely man, another sailor, and I had a great time. So thanks to all, and we're on our way now to Rye. It's going to be a bit blowy, but we've got the tide with us, so hopefully it won't take more than about 4.5 hours. So we'll see how we get on from there. So we're about an hour after low water. It's quite a big range here, as you can see from looking at the side there. So, but it's dredged to 2 meters. So Wakari draws 1.2. So we're fine going along. And according to this, we've got 2.3 meters under the keel. So plenty of depth, even though when you look either side of these various cones, you sort of think, crikey, that's a lot of mud to get stuck on. But I think we'll be absolutely fine, or we should be, and enjoy the calm of the inner or outer harbour before we go out into probably some quite fairly lumpy seas after lots of wind last night. Goodbye, Eastbourne. Thank you very much. So we've got our Eastbourne harbour lock, and we've got the engine off. Beautiful, very pleased about that, and sails up, doing a lovely job. It's not as rough as we were half anticipating, which is always good. Glass half empty or glass half full. As a mariner, you want to make sure you're prepared, because if things go wrong, you need to be able to deal with them quickly, especially after talking to all the lifeboat coxswains around the country. Caution's very good, especially when there's been storms. Sometimes the seas can be very, very strong the next day and carry on. So far we're looking at a gentle roll, and we're going along at 5.5, 6 knots. So lovely to be using the elements to take us to our next destination, which is somewhere in the distance, but we're thinking this is the point for Hastings, and then we'll go around that and a bit further on, and we'll about 10 miles further on we should be at the entrance to Rye Harbour. So here's Wakari, 7 o'clock in the morning, having a nice fairly gentle sail, and the rain that was supposed to be here has been and gone, so we're rather both delighted. Wakari having a bit of a surf down some of the waves, just off of Hastings. We're not too far off the coast, so the waves have just picked up a bit, but the rain's kept away, and we're cracking along at 6.7 knots with the tide favourable with us, and Sean's doing a cracking job there on the helm as we fly along in the morning wind. Yeehaw! Well done, Wakari. Good old girl. Strand Quay we're coming up to, which is right in the heart of Rye town centre. We're bang on high water, or 20 minutes before actually, so we've done very well. And the strong winds that we had out in the channel have given way to gentle breeze and sunshine. Welcome to Rye.
Are you ready, Mr. Marshall?
Best effort, Sean, best effort.
I've had enough. I'm abandoning the ship. I'm taking my bags and going home. Bon voyage, Mr. Marshall.
Arrivederci. Sean's decided that a boat leaning like this is ideally not the best way to sleep at night. I think he's got a bloody good point. But hey ho, my son's coming with Max, so we'll have a great time, and no doubt at 4 o'clock in the morning someone will fall out of bed as the boat leans back again. This is Hive Harbour that the harbour master told me they dredged, so it's nice and flat now. Well, Kari doesn't think so.